Coming up in this episode of Tales of Space.
Check out my maneuvers.
I just put on some tea.
Is that so?
Context error.
Right, sorry, sir.
Which goes against Article 407B in the codification.
Yeah, I stopped listening already.
Deep in the heart of an unnamed system and a little to the left, we find our intrepid spacefaring heroes on the cusp of discovering just who and where this Banneker person might be. We join them aboard the Candela as Auliver rummages through every file and folder in pursuit of one specific document of research.
No. Not in this box either. I swear I just saw it like 3 months ago.
Do you remember the context? An article, an advertisement, top 10 list?
I think it was an article. I just skimmed it because it had a lot of words. Ugh, I've been through every box in here, and the only thing I've managed to find is my old Minesweeper strategy guide.
What about this box? The one labeled boring stuff.
Curie, you're a genius. This is it. A few clippings from the Anathema refuse. It just mentions you as some kind of architect who worked for Noksvale. Doesn't sound very happy about it.
Any clue as to where he is now?
Not a word, but maybe this reporter? Stick, maybe this reporter?
Syntax error.
Stick, can you give me a location on this reporter?
Context error.
Stick, can you get me a location on reporter Lauren Tidal? Okay, now it's grinding on me a little.
Lauren Tidal, currently residing on the small moon Odium. Employed by the Odium Podium.
Yeah, I stopped listening already. Curie, tell the captain we've got a starting point.
Following the paper trail, the Candela dots from planet to planet, contact to contact, each providing only a tenuous clue towards the location of David Banneker. Days later, a connection is finally found, linking Banneker to his last known whereabouts, a now defunct palladium mining facility on the planetoid Wollaston 4. Now departing in their pod, Curie and Auliver begin their flight toward this facility.
High-level magnetic field detected in atmosphere.
Is that bad, or...?
Only if it exceeds 200,000 milligauss, which would be very unlikely for a planet this small. We should be fine.
Magnetic field reading indicates levels at 211,000 milligauss.
Oh, probably not then.
Not today, magnets. Hey, I'm getting pretty good at driving this thing, don't you think?
We've been on autopilot the whole time.
I helped.
What?
Okay. We're going down. Brace for impact.
Stick. Status report?
Current weather on Pluvius is rainy with a 45% chance of more rain. 281 degrees Kelvin.
Oh, Pluvius sounds nice. Why couldn't we have crashed there?
It's a syndicate base?
Oh. Thank goodness we crashed here then.
Guess that answers my question. Stick's circuits must have gotten a little fried. The good news is I can see an entrance to the facility. Without a proper atmospheric readout, we'll just have to put on our spacewear and take the chance.
Is this what magnets feels like? Oh, it tickles.
We're almost to the door.
Whoa, my eyes are flashing.
Alright, now let's see how to get this open.
Retrieving showtimes for the more glombinoid who came to dinner.
Oh, I wanted to see that. I'm just gonna fall against this door.
Hey, that worked. Auliver?
General Lumbar, having finally completed his interstellar delivery, returns to Pluvius, the primary headquarters of the Solar Union, an alliance of nations that acts as the governing body for humanity's expansion into space. With his starship docked, Lumbar enjoys the rain as he heads toward the office of his superior to address his concerning discovery.
I hate the rain.
Deploying atmospheric precipitation shield.
Porter, we're not on the ship anymore. Just call it an umbrella.
Right, sorry, sir. Where are we headed?
Santoro, I need to report what we found.
Ooh, we're going to see the Vice Admiral? I knew the suspenders were a good call today.
Yes, come in.
Vice Admiral, I wanted to bring...
Lumbar. I was just reading over your report.
Oh, you were? Quite uneventful, really. Nothing out of the ordinary.
So I see. What brings you to my office?
What? Right. While we were out, we had to change course to avoid a debris field.
Yes, that's in the report.
Well, I saw something I felt needed your attention. You're familiar with the Noksvale Sun, Vice Admiral?
The thing from those annoying ads?
That one, yes. We spotted the sun operating in a populated system, which goes against Article 407B in the codification.
Yes, I'm familiar. You are aware that you're leveling a major accusation against one of the largest corporations in the syndicate?
Yes, I am. You can check the coordinates for yourself.
I see the system, but there's no reading for anything like that. A device of that size would be glaringly obvious. I don't know what you saw, but you'd be wise to focus on your own business, Lumbar. You bought your way into this position. It would be a shame to waste your money.
How'd it go, sir?
Someone's screwing with us, Porter. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Noksvale is hiring additional security.
Auliver, how are you feeling?
Like someone turned an MRI scanner into a tilt-a-whirl and made me go on it 6 times. Did we get inside?
Well, sort of. We're in the airlock chamber, but I haven't been able to get through the next door.
Showtimes are 1 o'clock, 3:30, and 7 o'clock p.m.
Think we can make it?
I'll ask the questions around here.
Who said that? Oh, wait, sorry, you go.
I just need to know one thing. Who are you? What do you want? How did you find me? Do you want anything to drink?
In order? Curie and Auliver from the Candela. We're looking for David Banneker. We believe he has critical information that can help us regarding the Noksvale Sun. It took a lot of planet hopping and journalist inquiring, and no thanks, I just had some tea on the way here.
What? I want some tea.
Bioscan verifies you're not with the Syndicate? What do you want with the Sun?
We found it operating in an inhabited system. If this continues, life on those worlds could be stunted, if not exterminated completely.
Our goals seem to be aligned then. I'm Banneker. I just put on some tea.
You're David Banneker?
It's a family name. Step in. We're going down. I'm relieved to see some genuine life forms. You wouldn't believe the things going on out there. Reptilian planet Scaporium, for example. Secretly run by a bunch of humans in disguise.
Whoa, really?
Oh, is that so?
I've got some papers I could show you.
I prefer to stick to the task at hand for now, if that's all right.
Fair enough. Come, have a seat.
Thank you. Now, what can you tell us about Noksvale?
Oh, I made it. The sun was my design. Noksvale hired me in 2865, wanting me to draw them up a piece of revolutionary energy tech. I was just out of school, and that was the opportunity of a lifetime. I jumped at the chance. 38 years I spent on construction, scrutinizing every last detail. It had to be perfect. When it was finally finished, it was then that I found out where Noksvale was going to harvest the energy from. I objected, of course, but my part was done. I had no more sway in the discussion. I lobbied everywhere I could, any journalist who'd have me, every outlet I could dig up. But Noksvale was always there to pull the plug. Banneker Designs was blacklisted, and I was forced to shutter the firm.
You're at the heart of a full-blown cover-up.
I knew there were eyes on me everywhere I went. That's how I came to be here. The planet's neighboring moons and natural magnetic field keep me well hidden. I still have the original correspondence. An audio recording where Noksvale admits they knew about the life of the system. The question is, what can you do that I haven't already tried?
An audio recording could be broadcast.
Broadcast? You'd need a radio the size of a planet to reach anywhere consequential.
Or a sun.
Of course. The composition of the sun itself could serve as a makeshift antenna.
You mean we gotta go back there?
It'll be dangerous, but I can't think of a more poetic way to bring them down.
Danger is my favorite poetry.
I can set you and your pod up with some cobalt shielding. That'll get you out of the atmosphere again safely.
Thank you for everything. I think we have a real shot at this.
But will the broadcast go in the direction we need it to?
But you get there fine. The universe is flat.
With the pod repairs, magnetic shielding, and valuable intel provided by Banneker, Curie and Auliver rocket back towards the Candela. Unknown to them, however, is that the recording they carry bears a digital fingerprint. Once out of Wollaston's atmosphere, an alert is transmitted to Noksvale security.
Oh, finally. We've got to get better comms if we're going to be dipping into wormholes and magnetic dead zones this often. So, Banneker, were you able to find him?
Her. And we've got the smoking gun. But we've got to hurry. It won't be long before they're on to us.
You got it. Where are we heading?
The Noksvale sun.
What's our plan, Curie?
Alright, we'll go over it again. We go out in the pod, find an entry point where we can dock, then once we're inside, we locate a power station and hardwire the transmitter module. Using the sun's own energy and metallic composition, we broadcast Banneker's recording.
Got it. And then we get out somehow.
That would be ideal.
Approaching rowing distance. Hang on. A tiny ship just popped up.
You are trespassing in privately owned space. You are trespassing in privately owned space. You are trespassing in privately owned space.
Oh. There's quite a lot of them now.
Time for scooting?
Back through the bridge then.
There's no way we'll get through all those drones.
What if we didn't need to?
What are you thinking?
Well, hypothetically. Am I using that word right?
Go on and I'll tell you.
Hypothetically, we could still use the old sun, right? The one in the past? They only had 2 of those security drones.
You're right. That is the correct usage of the word. And it's not a bad idea either. The broadcast should transmit back through the bridge just fine.
Stick, play me a victory tune.
Placing an order for soup.
No!
Yes, I've called the office. They told me to come in and pick up an application. When I arrived, the clerk refused to give me an application and told me to go online. Look, I just want to start already. Please, just send me a link or something. Yes, I'll hold.
General Antonio Lumbar. That's quite an impressive resume. And your timing is impeccable? We've just gotten the order to increase our guard. Let me be the first to welcome you into Noksvale security.
With Banneker found, evidence acquired, and plans crafted, the Candela speeds away toward the previously traversed space-time bridge to the past. Will Curie and Auliver succeed in using the incomplete energy harvester as a makeshift radio antenna? As General Lumbar prepares for his new assignment with Noksvale security, will he help or hinder their objective? Tune in for the answers to these queries and more next time on Tales of Space, Noksvale Moon.